Hello, once again. There was great interest from last week's chat about the monoliths. However, on reading it back, I realized you hadn't answered the question as to how they actually arrive on our planet, as there are no tracks or markings of any sort surrounding them. Can you comment? Good morning to you, Blossom. From our positioning of elsewhere, we welcome this conversation, along with transmitting an energy of loving thoughts to each one as they read or listen to that which we have to say. Lovely. Thank you. As mentioned in our last conversation, these devices are constructed and created in a vast chamber. Their inner understanding of all that is involved to do what they have to do is precise to the nth degree. 4. They play a pivotal role in the transitional upliftment of your planet, as we have discussed before. In a sense, their arrival and positioning are no more complicated than that of dematerializing and then reversing, to materialize. Of course, the exact, and we mean, exact, placement of these structures is key point. Can damage occur when this takes place? It is possible, yet highly unlikely, as those who are in charge of such matters are masters of their craft and know what they are doing. I suppose to try and explain to us how that actually happens, is far too scientific and complicated? Well, we can try. In the simplest and most basic of terms. Everything comprises of energy, as you know. The speed in which energy vibrates determines that which it may become. That in itself must be taken as read, as that indeed, is far too complicated to explore in these conversations. And with my brain not being able to comprehend this kind of stuff at all. You would be surprised. Do not limit expectations of self, Blossom. It is not that your brain is different from another's, who perhaps shows an interest in such scientific experiments, it is just that your passions and pathways to explore, lie within the artistic temperaments of this world. Let us continue. Dematerializing is what we may describe as an art form. Art form? I am surprised at that terminology. In that, we mean, that once a particular know-how is complete, it is then worked upon in order to. You are struggling to find the word and I am struggling to receive it. Perfect it. Yay! We got there. Such a simple word, that we couldn't get through. Fascinating. So, the fine-tuning allows the decomposing of matter, to then reform, in the precise energetics from which it derived. Using coordinates to the utmost delicate precision for it to present itself, where it has been programmed to sit. Keeping in mind that atmospherics etc. have to be taken into consideration for such a feat to happen. To decompose and then compose once again, is far easier to complete on board than for the structure to arrive safely and undamaged on another planet. I cannot begin to imagine. We cannot explain in fullness how this takes place, for as we say, the technical expertise is beyond the understandings of that which we could portray to you in words. I know when Goody passed, the next day I found a book about roses in the garage when looking for necessary paperwork. Without question, it had materialized. For, in our 25 years together and moving many times, this book was not in our keeping. We had decided that roses was our code for communication. The book when picked up, opened on a chapter titled A Rose from Another World. Such proof. I am guessing it is the same principle of materializing into existence as something as huge as the monolith. This is correct, Blossom. Although, obviously the book is far less complicated, yet, definitely the same principle. Your Goody. Whoa. Gets me every time. Carry on. I am good to go. Your Goody had such a strong and powerful desire to reach out to you, to let you know he had arrived and was in fine form, that he was able to, with the help of those more experienced in these matters, source that particular book on the planet and through direct thought and understanding, by the elders, of the how-to, present it on the table for you to discover. How did he know I would have to search for the papers in order to find the book? How did it fall open on that chapter, which the opening sentence said? My wife, who was a spiritual healer. I mean, what are the chances? Is not life in all its miracles the most spectacular thing, Blossom? You see, when you are in alignment with yourself, everything will flow in your favor. Goody had designed that scenario to take place, and because, through your love for each other and your acceptance of what is, Blossom, Goody's desire of how it should all work out fell into place. Yet, to fall open on that page. I mean, that is miraculous. Blossom, miracles are all around. One simply has to be in tune energetically to receive them. I feel sure, many would like you to share how we get into alignment with ourselves. Do you mean with ourselves, or with all that is? Blossom, you are all that is. I knew you were going to say that. Being in alignment, let us use the with self explanation, involves love. That is it. That is the answer to your question. Let each one, now, in this moment, ask the self. How much do you love me? Allow the self to answer, by the feeling presented. Love is love, Blossom. So many now, are remembering more of the truth of who they are. Love. When you know that, that is all you need to know. Be that love. Live that love. Feel that love. Present that love from within. Without. Be the example of that which you know love to be. Exude love. Always. Understand love. Can I interrupt? Understand love? That is an interesting one. Can you go deeper on that one, please? In order to understand love, you have to feel it. Love does not have words. Love is wordless. Yet, to understand it, by feeling love, on or in or of or as or through all levels and degrees of itself, it gives you an understanding of who it is. Who love is. Who love is. Who is love? You. Silly me. I should have known that answer. Yet, it is not only you, it is everything. Everything. Breathe with us now, Blossom. I have just taken 3 deep breaths. Now repeat, and inwardly say. I am love. I am love. I am love. That feeling in your heart space connects you to you, and to the greater part of you. That feeling is how you understand love. This is why we continually remind you of the mantra. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. It connects you immediately to your greater higher self. So, is there a difference between saying I am love 3 times and saying the mantra? Yes. In that, the coding of the mantra is designed to activate different senses of higher knowing. I am surprised that saying I am love 3 times, is not as powerful. We did not say it is not as powerful, Blossom. It accesses a different trigger, for want of a better word. Please keep in mind that words are words. Each word, each letter, carries a different vibration. Each different word when mixed with another creates a different energetic vibration. Yet, most importantly, it is the intention from the heart that carries the effect of that which is being said. In your world, you have created what you call swear words, which are expressed when one is perhaps angry or surprised, etc. Swear words are used incessantly and unnecessarily. Yet, one needs something to express verbally how one feels. This we have come to understand. However, that same swear word, when used through surprise and laughter, carries a completely different vibrational energy, because of the intention, in which or of which, it was expressed. Intention. 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 May your intention, in or of every thought, word, action, and deed, be one coming through or as or of love. When this is mastered through diligence, vigilance, and understanding of love, change within self occurs. Imagine, dearest souls, your world and all upon and within, conducting every breath of life in this way. Oh, wouldn't it be lovely? It will be. That was a cool conversation, guys. Thank you so much. It is always our delight, honor, and pleasure to serve. Ditto. In gratitude. In loving service. I am.